Yeah, so this isn't a Mario game, this is Shadowgate. Why am I playing Shadowgate, you say? Oh, it's a good question. One that deserves an answer, I guess. Well, it's actually a couple of reasons. First of all, I know that I said I needed to take a break from the really insanely difficult Mario 3 ROM hacks for a while. Well, I've also decided that I need to take a break from Mario in general for a while, because, see, even though I'm not the most skilled Mario player in the world, in fact, I'm probably one of the least, I genuinely love the Mario games, even the hard ones, even the hard ROM hacks. And I just know that if I were to keep doing that for too long, I would get sick of them, and they would lose all enjoyment for me, and I really, really don't want that to happen, because that would suck. So I just gotta take a break from Mario for a while, otherwise I may grow to hate his face. Reason number 2? Believe it or not, a lot of people have requested this, both publicly and in private messages. So I figured, you know, I love Shadowgate, so what the hell, kill two birds with one stone, make everybody happy. Well, not everybody, obviously not everybody. I don't think it would make Hitler happy. Hey, I just Godwined myself. Fantastic. So yeah, I got, on the very first screen there's a hidden key, which you need to actually get past the second screen at all. If you can't get that, you're not going anywhere. Let's open up the book. Open, but do not take. It's the first noob trap in the game. Floor goes out from under you and you die if you take the book. But now that we got the key, we can go back to the screen, go in the little broom cabinet here, and grab a couple weapons, both of which will actually be used against the same enemy. I don't really know how you can move here, because that cabinet, I think if you look at it, it says it's 3 inches wide, but look, how does it have an entire sword and sling in it? Interior dimensions larger than exterior dimensions. Does not compute. Oh well. Who really cares? It's Shadowgate. And I guess that could just be an example of what I like to call Shadowgate logic. And there's a lot of it in this game. Obviously. Pow! Bam! Biff! Zippo! Batman! But yeah, I'd have to say that honestly about half of the puzzles in this just really don't make sense. Don't get me wrong, some of them do. I mean, like, it makes sense to use a sling to kill, what the hell's he called? Cyclops. Because, I mean, they've just got one huge eye, and they're kind of known, you know, throughout mythology for being weak in the eye or something. Maybe they are. I think they are anyway. But then, oh, that bridge doesn't look too safe. And even worse, it's got candy canes instead of guardrails. That leads me to believe that it leads to Santa. Better not go that way. Ooh! A wraith. How do you deal with a wraith? Well, isn't it obvious? Just use your lit torch on the one torch that didn't get sorted with the others, isn't it? I mean, oh my god, how could you not know that? Oh, bite me. Shadowgate logic, ladies and gentlemen. Shadowgate logic. Oh, yeah, and so I can't hear the music. I mean, because of my setup. And one of the things this game does is the music changes if your torches are about to go out. Because once your torches go out, you die, game over. You fall to the ground, break your leg, get eaten by a grue. So I'm probably going to be, you know, being very liberal with the torches. Just so that I don't die. But anyway, we just got a cloak. Now, we're wearing full plate armor, but that's not going to stop us from pulling that sexy cloak on over ourselves. Hell no, nothing would stop us from doing that. Hey, folks, let's learn our first spell. What's that sign say? It says Epor. What's that sign say? It says Epor. By the way, you learned a spell. Ta-da! Hey, let's not waste any time. Let's cast it. Epor, Epor, doo-ba-dee-doo. I've got a stupid puzzle for you. Let's... Okay, you don't need the scroll. Don't need that bottle. I need that bottle. Yes. Take the torch. It's almost impossible to tell, but there's actually a door back there. Open it. We have no reason to go there yet, so let's just go up the rope. Speaking of no reason, we can't do anything with those mirrors yet. We'll be able to soon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We'll get a hammer and we'll start smashing mirrors, or maybe just one mirror. Let's go back. Ooh, sarcophagi. Sarcophaguses, whatever. You can open 4 of them. This is the only one you have to open. One of them has a bag full of useless coins. One of them releases a banshee that makes you temporarily deaf, but has no effect on the game. And the other one causes Batman to come out and sodomize you with his 12-inch penis. Either that, or it spills acid on the floor, which kills you if you step on it. One of those two. I leave the discovery of which one it is as an exercise to the reader. Or viewer, whatever. Yeah, let's say viewer. Hey, it's an unfrozen lake. Too bad. I wish it were frozen. If it were frozen, we could go across and get that key. But that ain't happening yet. Stones on the ground. Now, what do we do with the stone? Put it in a sling, of course. A sling is useless without a stone in it, unless you plan on garroting someone with it, I guess. But then you could just use a piece of rope. The stone in the sling. Sorry. Can't go back there, but we can go back here, even though it wasn't on the map. So what can we do? Ooh, we've got a rock that looks different from the others. And what do we do when something is different? We hit it! As hard as we can. Boom, 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 shakalaka. I got a bladder-shaped bag. Let's open it. We don't need to take it. We're being conservative with the items here. White gem, mine. Red gem, mine. Blue gem, mine. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go use that blue gem right now. Oh, how I wish that lake were frozen. Foreshadowing. Let's go back to the Ipo room. Remember how I said it had a door? Well, we are finally ready to go through that door. It's a hole in the ground. It looks like it's just the perfect size to hold nice blue gem. You shall not use a cliche. Sorry. Ooh, he left us a scroll. How nice. How nice of him. Let's take it. Boom. Let's read it. We learned our second spell, Humana. Ooh, torch time. Boom, boom. Is there any reason for me to like both at once? Of course not. They both burn at the same speed, so it was stupid. Oh well. Hey, now let's use... Now, oh, we still don't have the hammer. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Well, let's go through the early door we haven't gone through yet. Ooh, this room is really cold. So what are we going to do? Take the torches. Not because the room is really cold, though. That has nothing to do with it. Hey, there's a little keyhole there, even though this door actually isn't locked. Looks like it would be the perfect fit for a nice white. It won't open. I didn't mean open. I meant use. Oh, whatever. Costing precious seconds. What do we get? We get the sphere! Oh, beautiful. The sphere is really freaking cold. Now let's go in here. Ooh, from cold to hot. Lots of shit on the ground. Take the shield first, otherwise you're fucked, because ooh, toasty, burninated, etc. Only two things we need in here. We're just going to take them and get out. Hammer. And the spear. Yeah. You don't need the skulls, don't need the bone, don't need the helmet, I guess you don't really need the torch because there's plenty of torches, but if you're a completionist or whatever, you can always leave the room and then go back, and that fixes your shield because this room is so cold it freezes it right over. Speaking of freezing over, now that we got the sphere, what are we going to do? Throw it into the lake and get rid of it. Okay, not get rid of it, but look. Ooh, huh? Hello? Oh, whatever. Keep clicking the wrong buttons, Doc Sigma. Stop doing that. Lake freezes, yay! We're gonna take this key. We're gonna take the key. But I want the sphere back. Well, okay, use one of your lit torches on the lake. The ice will melt, the sphere will float to the surface, and then the ice will form again, but now we can take the sphere. Interestingly, if you use your lit torch directly on the sphere, it causes your lit torch to go out immediately. So if that was your only lit torch, you're fucked. Yeah. Not very cool. Back in here? No. Don't want to go back in there. Now the sarcophagi room. Ah, yes. Hall of mirrors. And we have a hammer. Now, which one do you want to break? Break this one? Shards of broken glass kill you. Break this one? Get sucked into another dimension. Now, let's break this one. Boom! Now, let's use that key that we got from the... No, I don't want to use that on anything. Use the key that we got from the lake skeleton, and beautiful. Ooh, it'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. And now we're going to get rid of the sphere for good, unfortunately. Goodbye. Interesting thing number one, if you try to go through the door before doing that, a fire drake shows up. He doesn't kill you unless you try to go through him, but then using the sphere on the flames makes him go away. Interesting fact number two, after the flames go out, you can touch them with your torch and they'll relight and kill you. Ooh, a troll. He wants money, but we don't have any. How are we going to deal with that? Well, we're not going to deal with it. We're going to deal with it next time. See you, folks. Bye-bye.